Let me take a look at this coral coming up
Sure.
in more detail. The yellow one.
Oh, the yellow one?
The one, this little one?
The big fan with the brittle
okay.
star.
Oh, it is yellow. Okay.
Well,
From back here, it looks red.
Oh, yeah, it's
What?
both.
Yeah.
It's ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Is it a Paragorgia with zoanthids on it?
Yeah, but interestingly, there's a Paragorgia colony, one species that is characteristic of. One of the characteristics of the colony is that it has this kind of balanced symbiosis with the zoanthid, such that
Zoom in there, Jeff.
they kind of keep each other in check.
Oh.
There may be a long-term process associated with the zoanthid taking over, but for the most part, we see this quite frequently where the zoanthid is, covering about half the colony.
Yeah.
And the other coral is, still persisting. But if this is that species, it belongs to the genus Paragorgia, right, in the bubblegum corals. But the species name would be Coralloides, which is it has this characteristic zoanthid symbiosis. And that's seen almost on every colony of that species.
Really cool.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it makes for a good scene.
Yeah. Nice,
Not
healthy
sure.
looking asteroschemated brittle star too. It's a good sign of a healthy coral
Come
colony.
wide there, quick.
Yeah, see if you can pop
Quick
over to the
spot of the
sponge before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. I'll make sure we see that. Yeah, okay, so still an indication that the flow is coming from the south, because it's got its concave facing that direction. Seems like a popular spot to hang out. So now we're seeing less sheet-like flow, and it looks more like a ropey flow almost. A little bit more structure to it. Still relatively low viscosity flow. Oh, there's a large fan here.
Very nice. What were we calling this earlier? There was some suggestion that it could be a Bathypathes or a Telopathes. The one previously was branching. This one clearly doesn't have a branch that I can see yet.
No, it's just one big spine.
But it doesn't mean that it won't.
Okay.
So I think we have to treat it as kind of the same species that we had sampled with the pink crab the other day.
Yeah.
So Bathypathes or Telopathes.
Big block up there, just like you were saying.
Yeah. It's a weird block with a weird line in front of it.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing a few more things on this as we're starting to change our heading towards the south. Oh, is there a fish above us? There we go.
Oh, that's a different one, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
After the shot, Jake,
Anyone remember this one?
Yep.
I don't think we've seen this one on our watch ever.
No,
I think they
Did
were
we see
seen
this
it on
one
other
yesterday?
watches, yeah.
I don't think so.
Eel.
I don't think so.
No?
Does anyone know what that is?
So we want to look if we can get imagery of the head region. That's diagnostic for a species ID on this one.
Keep backing up, yeah.
The
It's really
raisins are
high
beautiful.
dorsal fins look familiar from
Yeah.
highlights I've seen.
Sorry,
Can you come wide there, Jeff?
We saw
Right,
this one
forward.
on
Thank you.
another watch, but
That's
not
forward.
on
Forward.
ours.
Not on our
So that was called a halosar.
good eye.
Allosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
it's
salt lizard.
So there's
Uh,
it rises.
pretty characteristic and common of
coming
these
up.
deeper depths, but they just haven't been
I don't think I've seen
frequent here.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, they they have there's a few different genera, Halosaurus and Aldrovandia. And some of the ways you can tell them apart are by looking at the head regions and how the scales are arranged in the head regions.
Okay.
Interesting story about halosaurs. They frequently get stuck in ROVs.
Oh, are they like to attack them?
No, they just, sometimes they get stuck in between the wires.
Oh.
And yeah, I found one time on the Okeanos Explorer, stuck in the ROV, kind of sat there for a few days. No one really noticed it because it kind of looked like the wires.
Oh.
You know, thin and stringy.
Jeez.
And so we did sample it, waste not, even if in its mummified form.
Yeah.
After being in the sunlight for a few days.
I think we're maybe seeing the edges of that feature that we were taking a look at in Argus sonar. It might be the same as this flow here, which clearly looks a bit different than the sheet flow.
Yep.
A bit more blocky.
The view in Argus makes it look like Hercules is just staring at a wall.
Yeah. Dunce cap on. Yeah, really blocky.
Oh.
Some stichopathes here on the rock, very fine.
Yeah. Little.
Curlicues.
Yeah. Are we still on the move, Rennie?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Would you like me to hold up?
No, that's fine. I didn't know what the status was. But it's fine. It seems like this is a rewarding endeavor.
Yeah.
So we can keep kind of going in this way. I'm just trying to think if we want to kind of stay on this contour or if we want to kind of cut up a little bit.
I think this has been an improvement from what we saw previously.
Yeah, so let's just keep going on this contour for a little bit. And
Sure, I'll just keep going south, I guess.
yeah, we can always come up if we need to. Oh, there's a nice curlicue. On the right.
Oh yeah, that's another. So typically we call these unbranched black corals that are curling like this all stichopathes.
Okay.
But it turns out they might not all be stichopathes. There might be a couple different families involved. So I think it was the orange ones are actually in the Aphanopathidae family and are probably going to be redescribed soon, because we see them all over the world's oceans. They're very widespread. Very interesting to see how many different species there actually are. But yes, just because it's unbranched and a black coral and either orange or green does not necessarily mean it's all stichopathes. It's kind of a taxon of convenience at the moment.
Oh, there's another one of those associations that we were looking at earlier. The ketchup and mustard.
I wonder if it's the Paragorgia fighting off the zoanthid, or if the zoanthid isn't purposefully not consuming all of the Paragorgia.
Yeah, it might actually be the latter, of like just the symbiosis of convenience.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I have seen some colonies of those where the zoanthid has completely taken over, but since they all kind of, the majority of the colonies we see are somewhere in the middle, right? They're somewhere in the process of being overgrown, but
that's right. Yeah, it's just a snapshot.
Maybe they reach a symbiosis in that, where the growth of one matches the growth of the other, and they kind of grow together. Interestingly enough, most of those coralloides colonies tend to have brittle stars associated with them, so maybe that could be some sort of mediating, relationship too.
Yeah, look at all this black trail marks here on the rock.
Oh, yeah.
Something's been chowing down.
This is where we need the crowbar, sites like this.
Rennie's crowbar.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit bigger crowbar.
I saw it. It was labeled. Need more backstory.
Looks like there's some more sponges coming up. Maybe another
Something
fish
floating.
up above us.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah, there it is,
Looks
right
Like
on
a
the
little
left side.
rat-tailed grenadier. Left side of the screen.
Yeah. Is that another holothurian there? Yeah.
That orange,
Yeah, what is
see
that?
orange slimy
The-
thing. Looks slimy.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
coral that had better days, doesn't it?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
That's my
I
guess.
have to
Let's
look at
definitely get
this.
a partial
Push in
zoom
there,
on that.
Jeff.
Maybe it is a coral stalk.
Yeah.
Yep, coral stalk. I don't know what would grow like that though.
Thanks.
Yep.
Zoom back out.
Could be a Paragorgia colony, but doesn't look exactly right. Something big to the left.
Yeah, big crinoid above us.
Oh, that's
nice. Is that another
Chrysocrinus. Yep.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, was that?
Oh, maybe it's
that
the
was
stalk
a
of that.
crinoid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
yep.
you pivot back to the left, Jake?
Oh, yeah, I think I have a second.
Yeah, it
Take-
looks the same.
If you just do a snap zoom on that, you can see that the stalk looks very similar.
Taking a little bit of time for the old brain to get into gear.
All right. Yeah, that's great.
All right.
Thanks.
It's very red. Lovely.
Oh, looks like something's in the Argus cam.
It's for
was.
float.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice little crack feature on the right-hand side of the screen. From
Yeah.
the sediment. Or maybe it's just a ledge.
Okay, that ship move is complete. Still move along south.
Yeah, let's keep going south for a little bit longer. This seems to be paying off. Seems that there's a sponge to our right and to our left.
Big one.
Jake, when we come up on the sponge, could we maybe pivot around 180 just to see the
Yep.
concave surface?
Do you want the lasers for a second?
Yeah, that'd be great. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks.
Reg.
This one definitely looks like a beanbag chair. Or like those egg chairs from the 70s.
It's from IKEA, right? This one?
Yeah.
Don't you know that all furniture is sponge inspired?
I did not know that, but I would believe it now.
Never want to sit on the abrasive side.
Can we get a partial zoom on that, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
Just watch as you turn. There you go.
Yeah, so it must have been just that slightly different orientation. It was like enough for the current to just blow right by it and nothing wanted to live over there. But now on this side, it's a little better.
More favorable, yeah. We're coming up on the last 15 minutes of our watch here with you.
Already? Wow. Okay.
I've been here on the seafloor of oh my gosh.
Ika.
These are some rocks
Oh,
here that we've seen in a bit.
To the
They're blocky.
left.
Yeah. But I know
The
Andrea's,
ones in that little depression on the
Yeah.
left.
Andrea's going to come on. And
Yeah, we'll let her pick what she wants. Some more sponges coming up in the background. Argus cam. Lindsay, can you remind our audience how much longer this dive is going to last today?
Yeah, so we're scheduled to go until 12 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time tomorrow, which means we'll probably leave the seafloor around 9
or 10 a.m.
a.m.
Yeah.
So we have about another 9 or 10 hours on the seafloor if you want to stick around.
Yeah, enjoy this last dive of this expedition.
Yeah, after this, our Lu'ua Ea Hiki Ika Papaku expedition will be wrapped up. We'll be heading back to port.
That's a really nice view.
yeah, it's looking like the other side of this little prominence is whipping the current around just nice for all these sponges.
Yeah. Yeah. So now instead of looking at like a sponge henge, it looks like you know, when you see cairns on a hiking trail?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to walking in a straight line in a couple days.
Oh,
It's going to be fun.
What's that?
we're going to like move along this ridge like this, or should I stay on the top?
Yeah, no, you're okay. As long as you got the little bit of leash there, you'll be all right. You're still going, Argus is going to pass directly above you right now.
Okay.
So as you go over, as it goes over you, you can descend down a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine in the next shift they'll come back up and hunt for some rocks. So it's fine to just hang here on the side if we went for a little bit.
Yeah.
I imagine it'll take some adjusting to walking.
I was going to say, you don't get, Beth, you don't get dock rock?
What? I don't get dock rock.
You don't?
No, I don't get dock rock. Sorry, it took me a while to figure out what you were saying.
Yeah, it's all right. It took a while for me to put the words together. So.
Yeah, no, traditionally I don't. The only experience I have is the first time I take a shower on land.
Yeah.
I notice that I'm
right.
swaying in the shower.
Yeah.
Catch yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing?
I think the first time I got off Nautilus I had for about a day or a day and a half. It was like, Okay, the world is truly not moving. You can
Yeah,
walk
look
in
at
a
all those
straight
brittle
line.
stars.
Let me take a look at that bright red coral colony to the lower left. It looks a little bit different than what we've seen
Sure.
so far. Bright red, small. Yeah, there.
So you know you're a lover of the corals and not so much the sponges. We have a beautiful sponge.
What sponge?
Watch
Look
your
at
light
what
bar.
Can we
are we
look at
talking
this
about?
little
Yeah.
tiny thing?
All I see is a bunch of
Wanna zoom in?
crinoids.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, all I see is a bunch of crinoids on top of some debris.
Next to my coral.
Is that a bubblegum coral?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Any more? Yeah, bubblegum coral. Okay. There's some other corals that I'm looking for that are similar color red, but
Okay.
yeah,
Thanks,
that's
Jake.
not one of them. Yeah, I
There's a bottle brush.
had a particularly long cruise this summer, and I was feeling it for a few days, 3 or 4 days, even after I got off of the plane. You know,
Wow.
a day after, you know, I was still feeling it at my home. Oh,
Folks are requesting if we could put the lasers back on. I don't know if we're taking a lot of like highlight shots right now. So
Yeah, we can.
pew.
And I'm doing the tennis ball stall.
That was another
the
shift.
Persingid star, first one
You
of
want
the
to
dive.
go down there a little bit, Jake?
Go down. Yep.
Yep.
Descend.
Also, I'm right on top of you there.
Yeah, it looks like Argus will end up a little bit on the other side, which will be a fine place to hand over.
Yeah.
Just confuse them because they'll be facing up in this weird way. They're facing north, we're moving south. Up is down.
Well, I look forward to having another shift with you guys in about 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some more blue water action.
Oh, yeah. More blue water.
I think it'll be in about 8 hours.
12
right?
hours?
Yeah, I was going to say 12 hours.
Oh,
gonna
8
skip-
hours, sorry, yeah.
You're gonna
Man, I'd
skip
love
our
it if I
watch.
could sleep 12 hours. But
Sorry. You guys are more on top of it than I
you're
am.
using Rennie's base 10 time method again.
I was
Like
like,
a little pocket of sediment.
you know, well,
Oh,
when
down
you said
here?
that, I was like, yeah, 12 hours of sleep would feel really great right now. I
It
would have overslept. Some anemones on the wall, Bathypathes. Bathypathes is definitely the gold medal winner for
Yeah.
abundance on this dive. Black corals as a group, gold medal.
All right.
What's the little Bella one called?
Umbellapathes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've seen a couple of
umbellapathes,
those. Yeah,
yeah.
there's one.
I'm going to be handing over a nav station.
Thanks, Nav. Thanks, Franny.
I am also going to be handing over to my colleague, Kim. Thanks, everyone, for watching along. Thanks for your patience with our inability or intermittent ability to respond to your comments. Looks like right now it is working and functioning, so throw in your comments and questions for Kim and the tectonic turtles.
Jake, just to let you know, I don't expect too much more Argus movement.
Okay.
So we could probably hang out here.
Just hang out here.
I'm going to turn to face you, Jake.
All right.
Practice your Herc dance moves.
What's that?
Herc dance moves while
Herc?
you're hanging out here.
Herc dance move. Dance
Swinging
party.
back and forth.
Swinging back and forth. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, really. Move the boat a meter this way. Move the boat a meter that way.
I'll come down here a little bit for you.
So are we sticking with ham?
Ham.
Oh,
Okay.
Sure, why not?
okay. Interesting. Do, do, do.
For our audience following along, if you haven't yet checked out the Nautilus Live page for some new content from this expedition, a couple video clips and blogs posts with information about what we've been doing on this expedition, with some really great photos of what we've seen on the seafloor as well as what we've seen in the lab. Go check those out. They just went live today, still today, here in Hawaii. Thanks to our Science Communication Fellows for putting all those together. Can we get a partial zoom on that, Jake, while we're sitting
Sure.
here?
Jeff, you can zoom in there when you're ready.
All right,
Hello.
ROV signing off.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay. We can pull back out.
All right, Jeff, come on. Thanks.
Hello.
It didn't.
So we've got our shift change going on here. So people are handing over their positions, so we're just kind of hanging out for a little bit until the next shift comes in and gets ready. And as some of you know, the satellite feed connecting our chat has been going in and out throughout the dive. So if you don't hear from us responding, just please be patient. We'll try to get back to the chat as soon as we can. Hi. Oh, there you are.
Good morning, everyone out there in listener land. We are your tectonic turtles checking in for the midnight to 4 a.m. local time shift on this dive. We are swapping out and getting settled, and we'll be ready to rumble in just a few minutes. Yeah.
Ha.
How are we
All
doing in the
right.
front row? Good.
We are getting there.
Yeah.
You're good? Everyone's good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I am.
Do it, Emil. Do it. Do
yeah,
it. Do
I'm
it.
ready for you to do the thing.
Well, stand by. Stand
All
by.
right. So thanks out there, everyone who's joining us here for this 12 to 4 shift. We're getting settled, and we're going to take a moment to go radio silent in order to conduct a private ceremonial protocol that will help us to acknowledge and honor the biocultural resources that are present and that we are about to be interacting with and impacting. We will be back with you very shortly.
Ready, ready.
All right. Let's
Okay.
explore.
All right. So Nav, any ship move on? No.
No, there is no ship move at the moment. What are you thinking for the dive?
All right. What do you think, Andrea? Maybe southeast. Like a.
The message I got from the back row the front row when I came on was they were following this contour we're at right now.
They have been, yes. They
Yeah.
were noticing flow from the south. Things weren't looking very productive.
Checking out the dark zone.
On the middle of the ridge, so they came down to this side of the ridge. Not a bad strategy. They've seen some things, but I think we're going to try to regain the ridge, and if it's nothing going on over there, try the east side of it.
Yeah.
Okay, regain the ridge.
So like a 135 or something.
A 135. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That makes sense. Okay,
I'm ready.
awesome.
Put me in, coach.
Here we go.
It looks like there's a bit of a knoll or, a local high there.
Yeah, up here?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea is maybe to get up here and then
Yeah,
move from
good.
there.
Yeah.
All right, so if we want to head upslope at a diagonal, yeah, 135 is our bearing. Is that That looks like it would be good for both of you guys.
It would be pretty good.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Okay,
looks
let me just get a
uphill on
little,
Argosy.
let me just get a little out in front here.
Yeah.
And then
We'll call her in.
it's a bit steep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I forgot about this.
rock. Bonk.
Watch out for that rock.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks.
All right, blue button is pressed.
What? How do you drive this thing?
Like you stole it.
Oh, okay, right. Roger. Currently stealing an ROV. And we're heading 135. That's what we're aiming for?
Heading is 135.
Okay, let me go find that place.
It's a rather angular return in Argus there, or it was. It's gone now. I'm curious.
So we have 0 rocks in the bucket.
Ooh, are we trying to remedy that?
Yeah, so do you see this sheet flow
Is
is
the
like...
ship on hiatus again?
The number is wrong on there.
We have moved up. Oh, that's crazy. I literally checked this like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, and in the last 2 minutes, I think something happened. But I could be wrong because I looked away as well.
All right, I'm going to get our move on for
Okay.
bearing 135.
Get a move on.
Bridge, nav. Can we move 50 meters bearing 135 at 0.2 knots?
Oh, okay. Great. Sounds great. I'm in. That is what I needed, actually. I didn't know it's what I needed.
I know, me neither. Okay, that move is in.
Okay. Let me know if he has trouble making it happen.
Yeah.
That was weird. That was like just a 20-meter hiatus.
It would happen quickly.
Yeah.
He's moving.
So is this move is going to take us upslope, right?
Yep. At a diagonal, so not perpendicular. Okay.
Wow.
What's on your mind, Dan?
Gauges.
Anything weird?
I just haven't been done in a while.
Oh.
I keep calling us the AM shift, but we're the I keep calling us the PM shift, but we're the AM shift.
Are we, though?
I guess we're both.
Everybody's both.
I think everybody comes here in the morning and at night.
Yeah. Never mind. I'll just write gauge.
He's Dan's used to 12-hour shifts, so there is an AM and a PM.
Yeah, I'm used to sleeping all night.
They call us the late night watch.
That is the advantage of 12-hour shifts. You get long
sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to strafe your gauges, all right?
Sounds good. Do you mind if I come down a little on Argus?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Hey, I'll come down for you.
Okay, thanks. It won't be for long. I just want to see this sponge.
Wow, that's a lot of oil on that motor. That's one. That's a full-on 6.5, isn't it?
Yeah, interesting. I think it was 6.5 last night.
That's too, yeah, that's a bit much. That's like it's getting some from somewhere.
Well, that wouldn't be unexpected, I guess, right? Well, I guess a little. Yeah, check last night. I really feel like I was writing 6.5 down last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Might be. It's, I will check. I can function this. Why?
Thanks for joining us out there in viewer land, wherever you're joining us from, all around the world. We're excited to have you here for everybody's favorite Pokemon team, the Tectonic Turtles.
Tectonic turtle.
Do Pokemon have teams?
I think this one does.
Okay.
Tectonic turtle.
Catch them all.
That's right. So I'm sitting in the Science Communication Fellow chair here in the back row with the science team. My name's Kim, and I'm doing my best to monitor your questions that are coming in from our website, nautiluslive.org. We're having some issues, as I'm sure you've heard from the previous watch, with the messages taking a while to come in. So if we don't get to your question right away, please have a little patience with us. We're doing our best here. It's amazing that the technology works at all, considering where we are and what we're doing. So do keep those questions coming in on our website. Helps to keep the watch lively as we work along here on our 13th and final dive of this expedition. We'll find out who your other tectonic turtles are.
Tectonic turtles. Andrea Balbus, geologist, looking to fill up the bucket with some rocks. Excited to be here. And what else?
That's it. I'm sure you're going to sing us a song or two before it's all over.
Maybe.
Emil Petroncio, oceanographer, co-watch lead. I'll help look for rocks and anything else and keep us moving along this ridge on Ho'oikaika Seamount.
Sarah Bremer, data logger. I'm here for supporting Andrea to pick up as many rocks as possible.
Yes.
Angular rocks.
Angular rocks.
Chunky monkeys.
Chunky monkey.
It's going to crawl into frame. It was going to crawl it right into the frame, you know? That's okay. It's a slow crawl.
Look at its upper arm.
Yeah, it looks like it had
stripped.
Had a situation there.
Uh-huh.
Its wires are showing.
Its wires are showing.
Are you guys able to see the science chat?
No, I'm not able to access it.
I can't get in.
My browser's acting funny here.
I'm
Mine
in.
too.
Oh, you're in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That does seem to be working. So if anything comes up, I'll elevate it.
Thank you. Mine's been trying to log me in for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You really have to ask them why they turn the Argus altimeter off. Yeah, which I'm not sure where the Grafana relies on its data for the logs.
A beautiful chronoid there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's why you would not have it on. Maybe it interferes with a sub-bottom profiler.
It's quite clear water again. I'm noticing I don't see the beams of the laser, only the dots.
I'm going to keep this move going.
How far did we get with intros? Did we finish the back row?
We did.
This is Steve in the video chair, starting off the front row. Good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dan in the Argus chair.
Gab sitting Herc.
This is Kate sitting in the navigator chair.
Looks like we got a better view from Argus today than we had yesterday. For those of you who are regular viewers, you might notice that's a view from Argus in Sat Feed 2. It's looking a little better than it was. So how'd you fix it? Is the question coming in from Viewerland.
I got up yesterday and had a complete mental meltdown.
Okay, that's usually the first step to greatness.
Start of the shift. Some swearing was involved, so if I was being filmed, there would be lots of beeps.
Noted.
I'm bloody, sweaty, and I think the rest of the ROV team is irritated with me.
Other than that.
Other than that, it's working.
Great.
It was a small price to pay, really.
Absolutely. Some animosity for some better views there.
No, Dan had to go digging through a closet, find a whole bunch of stashed items, and we stuck a spare camera on. At great personal cost.
Absolutely.
As you heard.
Video has the most spares of anybody on the boat. They're space hogs.
Oh.
All their stuff is big too. Big giant monitors like the ones we're looking at. Uninterruptible power supplies that are the size of a refrigerator. And lots of boxes.
And Dan had to dig through all of it.
Twice.
Twice. Oh, once to get the Zeus and once to get the controller cable?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, you're getting some props from Viewerland, so they appreciate the clearer picture today. I kind of like the throwback view from yesterday, but then again, I don't have to drive any
go for Zoom.
ROVs.
Makes me appreciate the HD, that's for sure.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's our mini Zeus camera. It's normally on the Atlanta.
Ah.
It's kind of like little Argus, but
Okay, go ahead.
It's a weird black patch on the rock right there, but bottom center.
Yeah, the
Bottom
previous
center.
watch saw that too.
Yeah.
Not sure what is scouring.
No,
Black
it's like
patch.
a rounder one. There.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
get
what
in
they
there
saw?
really quick.
That thing?
Oh. Yeah,
I don't
to
know
the
if
left
it's
of
just
the
like
lasers.
a polished
Okay,
patch
go
or
for Zoom.
what.
It might be an old
It looks like
Is
an
it a
old
sea star?
sponge attachment point.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Oh, like a place the sponge recently fell off, perhaps.
Or a long time ago, maybe.
Looks like there's a teeny tiny little white sponge just to the,
It does.
yeah.
There is.
Or a
Are
little
we okay to get
pearl.
going?
Imaged. Yes, thank you.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. We will scramble. Thank you for pointing that out and getting me back there. That was pretty cool.
Black corals. Azopathes.
Wonder if that could have been like an encrusting sponge.
Yeah, I don't know.
whoa.
Whoa, those
Sorry.
are pretty.
Beautiful.
Paragorgia. Zoanthids on it.
Paragorgia, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that bright
Paragorgia
yellow one.
with zoanthids.
Can
we get a quick zoom on that video? I'm going to sort of float by. I got to keep moving, but...
So the orange are zoanthids on the red Paragorgia.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, those are some great colors.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to listen to Steve.
Okay. Thanks, that worked pretty well.
Oh, what do we got there? An eel down below?
What's that?
Just bottom of the frame, maybe an eel.
Oh, okay. I'll catch
or
the next one.
Stock.
Or a sponge stock.
The last watch saw a halosaur.
An allosaur?
No, that's a whole different thing. A halosaur.
Salty dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah, salty dinosaur.
Oh, hey.
Shadow.
Oh, yeah, this is that trident coral.
Yeah, I love these.
You're right.
This is a bamboo coral that it's identifying, one of its identifying features is that branch point in the middle has 3 branches, and then every other branch point has 2. We've seen this on a couple earlier dives.
You can zoom a little?
The Latin name escapes me, but...
I think it's a Citidae.
Okay, I'm going to keep moving.
That's my best guess. From my cheat sheet over here.
Nice.
Beautiful stalked crinoid.
Really need to get out in front a little bit here because I'm not able to stop and smell the roses nearly as much as I want to.
That sponge looks like an elephant.
Oh, yeah. Cute little elephant.
I see it.
You don't see it?
I do.
Oh.
So, Andrea, a viewer wants to know, is 53 pounds still the heaviest rock that we have collected for you so far?
No, I'm pretty sure that one that was that big mamma jamma, that one was probably, I didn't weigh it, but it still has yet to be weighed.
The one from
because it's
like
too heavy
yesterday?
to pick up?
Yeah.
We tried weighing it, although our scale, keep in mind, is like a bathroom scale on a rolling boat. So plus or minus several pounds with these mounts, but it weighed in at 48.
Really? Because it was much heavier.
It felt way heavier, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not trusting the scale much.
I think when it gets, accurately weighed in, it'll be heavier. I'm guessing more like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
Between 55 and 60.
They're a little cup coral or anemone, little pink guy, maybe.
That looked like a flying crinoid on there, was it? I think so.
Crinoid on a coral.
Uh-huh.
So we are moving up the ridge of this seamount, which is called Ho'oika Ike, which we understand in Hawaiian means strength. This seamount was named after a Hawaiian ship. So the ship was named after strength, and the seamount was named after the ship. We are in Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument for this and all of our dives in this expedition. We're out here in the Pacific Ocean. We haven't seen land in quite a number of days, over 2 weeks, and having a great time out here.
So, Kim, are you excited to go back to your
Ridge, Nav?
a day job?
We move 50 meters.
I wonder if it's got a, does it have a wider field of view? Is that why it's doing that corona?
Not sure. It looks like a similar field of view to me.
It's the iris there, isn't it?
That's, you got to have it green, yep.
Oh, that's auto iris.
Yep.
Oh, there's a jelly in Argus Camp.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
There you go.
I don't think you see that when it's on the vehicle.
Wow.
Something about the blacks.
What's that?
It's in the shadows only, you know?
Yeah.
There's so much light on the deck, you don't see it.
I don't think the Minis has a diopter for the water-air interface. It's weird how it does the... Does it look different on your monitor there?
Nope, that's wide open there.
So this is not a viewer question. This is a question for me, but don't you have enough rocks already? Why are we still collecting rocks?
One can never have enough rocks.
Yeah, one can never have enough rocks.
Every rock's another story.
Dan is is also a geologist. He just never admits it out loud. So the reason why we're collecting rocks at all is to determine the age of the seamount. So every time we stop at a seamount and dive on a different seamount, we want to collect rocks in order to up our chances of getting an age of the seamount. Every time we maybe try for an age or do an analysis, it's not necessarily successful. So we want to have a collection of as many as of the rocks that we can give us the best chance.
So in this moment, we are on a rock hunting mission?
Yeah, we would like to get, at least one in the bucket. So I was thinking these are looking like some of the most angular and chunkiest I've seen.
Okay, I see a couple here that are...
Oh my God, this thing is heavy.
Quite large.
Okay.
What do you think about here?
Yeah.
They might be too flat?
Yeah, they might be too flat. We passed some, but we can keep moving. Let's see here. I'm trying for both a marble and
Don't worry, let me take care of the marble.
Okay.
You just figure out what rock you want.
All right. Okay.
If each of us take care of one type of rock, then we should be set.
Okay.
You know what I always say?
What do you always say?
I say a lot of things, but the one I was thinking of was that teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
And in this case, the dream is figuring out...
Getting an angular chunky rock for Andrea.
Yeah, so that she can figure out how long ago these volcanic features were erupting.
One of the major